Episode 37 – The Monopoly of Power. We are often told that the policy of finance is only concerned with economic objectives. But what if that isn't true? According to the social credit analysis of Major C.H. Douglas, not to be confused with Chinese social credit, the singular financial wealth, privilege, and power which accrue to the proprietors of the banking system are ultimately not ends in themselves, but serve instead as the most efficacious means in the pursuit of various non-economic objectives. You see, the illegitimate power that money bestows on the main beneficiaries of the reigning financial system is so great that there is a perennial temptation to use those economic advantages to seize power in other domains. In other words, the advantages that accrue to the monopoly of credit can be deployed to acquire a monopoly on all the other forms of power that money can buy or otherwise influence. When this happens, society is moved away from its organic path, i.e., its more or less spontaneous course of development, which is heavily informed by both tradition and reality, and put on a very different path, an artificial configuration, which is initiated and maintained by constant and purposeful top-down interference. One example of this revolution from above is the sudden rising to prominence of persons, i.e. change agents, ideologies, narratives, and movements that would have remained in obscurity otherwise. An analogy will be helpful here. If we regard the organic development of society, its culture and civilization, as the more desirable state of affairs, because that which is organic tends to be more authentic, more satisfying, and more stable, the financial mechanism of control in the hands of the money power may be likened to a missile launcher, which, through the medium of the missiles, it sends our way, via the media, the entertainment industry, the educational system, government policy, etc., interferes with that organic development and steers us in other directions. There are many mass movements that are heavily sponsored financially from the top down, so to speak, which might occur to us as examples. Let's call them A, B, C, D, E, and F. Their aim is to change some aspect of public perception, policy, and behavior from above, while disguising the change as something popular that arises spontaneously from below. The end result is the subversion and perversion of some aspect of organic social arrangements in order to strengthen the control which financial interests can exercise over society and its unfolding. We gradually lose the core pillars of our existence and our identity in exchange. This is the heavy price we pay for permitting big finance to pursue its various anti-social objectives. Indeed, many people find the pace of change bewildering and are even more upset and demoralized by the direction in which change is occurring. The crucial thing for us to recognize is that instead of running about trying to catch the incoming missiles in a rearguard defense of organic society, it is far better to attend to the neutralization of the missile launcher itself. That neutralization ultimately requires a monetary reform along Douglas social credit lines. The hidden influence of the international money power can help to explain many seemingly unrelated phenomena, which would be difficult to explain otherwise. This animated series was sponsored by the Clifford Hugh Douglas Institute for the Study and the Promotion of Social Credit. For more information on Douglas Social Credit, please visit socred.org or thepeoplescredit.com.au. Be sure to like this video and please subscribe to our channel.